Let us once again go back to Internshala's homepage. You would see that navigation links at the top. Each link in fact shows a list of links. Since this navigation bar is at the top, it helps users of our website to find important relevant sections within website. Most of the websites use navigation bar. It's a common practice that this section also contains logo of the website. This logo is usually linked to homepage. Also, this section is same throughout the website. That gives website a unique identity. Navigation bar and logo together are often referred as header. So, let us create a navigation bar for our document. In our document, we have only a single page. But don't worry, we will still create a navigation bar. You would note that our page has become rather long. We can create a navigation bar that will link to different sections within the page. You would see that there are different sections such as villains, secret identity, movies, etc. We will create a navigation bar that will link to these different sections when we click on those links. We want our navigation bar to look like this. Like we have done earlier, we will go back to our test file and learn how to add navigation bar. We will add navigation bar and then learn how we can add an image which could be logo of your site. Navigation bar and logo complete header section. Navigation links are added using nav tag. Nav tag works just like UL tag. We learned earlier that UL or unordered list tag is used to create list items, and li tag within UL tag is used to create individual list items. This is how we add navigation bar having three links that we mentioned. This piece of code will help us add three links, that is villains, secret identity and movies. Note that each link is added using anchor tag. Currently, we are using ID of the element to link them. One can use relative or absolute links of the page that you would like to link. Remember, we recommended you to use ID selector only once. This is one of the many reasons why you should use ID element only once in your file. ID also helps you uniquely identify element. Here, we are creating link for unique element. If we are to use ID elements more than once, then the link will not work properly and will create errors. Currently, we are using default styling of each element we have used. Let us see how the output would look like. You will note that default styling creates an unordered list with bullets and each link is underlined. The default color of the link is blue. There is no styling such as padding or margin in it. Let us open our CSS file and add some styling to the elements. Let us style nav tag first. This is how we will do it. The list style type property value is set to none. This removes bullets from our list. We have set margin and padding to 0. Let us style li and a tag elements. Block value of display property will keep each list item or link in a block and their padding and borders won't overlap. Color allows us to remove default blue color of the links, and we have given some padding, that is padding top and padding right. This will make links appear neat and clean. We have removed the default text decoration. This ensures that links are not underlined. Let us now see how exactly our navigation bar looks. You will note that we have styled the navigation links. The underlined blue color is gone. Usually the navigation bar is horizontal. To make horizontal navigation bar, we simply have to add style to list items and we'll have to set float value as right. Let us do that and see how our navigation bar looks. You would note that links are stacked horizontally. You should also ensure that link that you want to appear first should be added last in the list item. So, we have added a decent looking navigation bar that will help us navigate through our content. How about adding a logo to this file the way we showed you in the beginning? I have added the logo image in my img folder. I also want this image to link to my home page. In this case, current page itself. We will add a link using anchor tag, which will create link to image. So a tag will enclose img tag. This is how it would look. Also, we will create a division which will contain navbar and logo. Let us give header as identity to this division. I have created logo class for a tag. I want to ensure that I float this image to left to get my desired styling. Let us define the class in the style sheet. Apart from float, we have added height property for logo class. I will also add styling for header div that I have created. Border bottom will help us get a border at the bottom and will give a nice look to our navigation bar. Now let us go back to our page and see how exactly it looks. So you will see that we have created a header section which has navigation bar and logo inside it. Let us go back to our Batman page and add this new piece of code there. So this is how our superhero page will look like. When you click on the links, they take you to desired section. That's it in this lesson. In the next lesson, we will learn about forms.